Hey, boys and girls, this is TJ coming to you from GoFigureNews.com. I'm so glad that you're here. While it gets your attention, take a moment to press that subscribe button wherever it might be on your screen, on your tablet, on your desktop, your telephone, whatever, and stick with us because we will have some other interesting things coming up even this week from Diamond Select Toys, and we are starting with this set, which you can see right here with your own two eyes. These are the ViniMates. This is a brand new series that is coming at you from DST, where they take the normal small mini-mate size figures and blow them up beyond all proportions. They have posable heads and they are, I believe, 4 inches tall. So these are called the ViniMates. So basically it's the same thing, just large, and these are going to be hopefully super popular, and once they are released upon the unwashed masses, they will in fact become the new sort of go-to in this particular line of characters and caricatures and so on and so forth. This is Agent Fox Mulder and Agent Dana Scully, and as you know, the series has gotten a reboot, so these folks have become seasoned veterans. We're going to open these up. These are the static vinyl figures from 20th Century Fox and again from Diamond Select Toys. These are also the folks that bring you Comic Book Day every year. So if you didn't know that, you should pay whatever homage that you would. If you like the Mini-Mates, which we love, and upcoming this week we have 2 different series that we're going to review, but this is the new version, which I believe is probably about 3 times the size. Now we're going to give you the profile and the back, the other profile, and back to front. Now, as I said, they have a posable head, which basically means that, once you break it out of the box, you can move. It has a little squeak to it at first. Let's check it out. Let's see if the other parts are pretty much solid. So you have the posable head and the body and the feet pretty much stay in place. Now, as you know, Mini-Mates have multiple moving parts and actually changeable parts and such, but the head actually moves side to side and moves all the way around, so you can get it in any particular position, curious as it will be. Now she's with her arms akimbo, I think that's the correct term, and it looks like she's actually, in a questioning mode. I think the paint job is really, really cool. Great hair, by the way, on the sculpt of the head. It's got that blocky look to it. One thing you might want to also note is that there is going to be another series from Lego, which are called Brickheads, and they don't come out until 2017. But it's going to be along the lines of this sort of chunky body look to it. So it might be great to compare and contrast what's coming out from them and what's coming out from Diamond Select. Of course, this has the facial sculpt and paint job of the Mini-Mates, whereas the Brickheads are going to look more kind of cubist. So these are quite animated and cute and curious. I'm going to put her right over here. And again, here is Mulder. As a child, Fox Mulder saw his sister go missing under mysterious circumstances. Now an FBI agent, Mulder and his partner Scully investigate similar cases where the questions are numerous, the answers are unbelievable, and the danger is very real. Of course, they're dealing with all sorts of aliens and outer space, Mishigas. you never know what's going to happen on the X-Files. If you haven't watched it, kids, tap away at your Roku or your Apple TV and get it flying. Let me tell you, you're in for something, particularly with is it 2016 series, 2015? I'm not sure. I think it's current. So check it out. In fact, let me pull out the packaging so you can see what it looks like inside. So as you can see, it comes in a plastic a la, Funko Pop, with the plastic on top and the plastic on the bottom, holding it in place. No twist ties, and it just kind of easily opens. And there you have the team from the X-Files. Now, I don't know about you, these are going to look fantastic on the shelf. The one thing that I would have liked to have seen, this is the only thing that I can think of, like, at first glance, is on the back. They're just kind of solid black. I would have liked something, I'm not exactly sure what, maybe a belt, or like maybe the pant leg being a little bit higher, or maybe just some detailing of like stitching or something. Now, if you look closely, you can see that what they have done is, into the sculpt, they have digitally included sort of like the parts where the ViniMates would be moving, where the legs would pivot and the feet would as well. So there are, if you look super close, but as a casual glance, you will only see like a straight black shot. Now, I love these figures because the characters have sort of opposing views often, and this is exactly the way that I see the characters. Now, here again, you have Scully and Mulder has his arms are very different than what hers are set up to be, and they're right by his side. Now, the way his hands are done, you can probably see them here, or I can give you an undershot as well. He has those open sort of claw fist type style, which ordinarily in the ViniMates they would be holding some type of an object, or that's what they're made to do. So, but here they're basically in place, and again, his head can move, so we can give him a slight pose as well, and we will have them giving each other a stare down contest. How's that? This is the X-Files ViniMates. Basically, it gives you the little story here. So it's interesting because they have Fox Mulder here, and they have Scully here, a description of them, but then they have a picture of the opposite character, which I think is interesting because it gives you an idea of what else there is out there that you can buy in the series. And they have several others coming out, so you have to keep your eyes out on our site, on their site, which we will have a clickable link down below for you to take a look at. I like these. I think they're really, really cool and welcome in the world of mini-esque vinyl figures. So these are comparative in terms of the sizing. The box is the same size as Pops, as the XX-Ray series from Mighty Jax. So there's a whole push in the world of toy making, which gets you to a place like this. And you will see crossover because collectors have certain designs in their shelving and certain ways that they want things to look and look back at them, and this is the new wave, if you will. Check these out. I give them probably about an 8 for paint. For sculpt, I give them a 7. And there's not much the sculpt. I mean, pretty much the body is blocky and but immediate and crafty and very unique and welcome in this whole line. For packaging, I give them 2 thumbs up for sure. It's colorful and mindful of the consumer of this franchise. I think that anyone, mid-tween up to adult will really enjoy collecting these and watching for the next wave. So again, this is TJ from Go Figure News. I want to wish you a good day, and remember to click subscribe. Over and out for here from now until the next time.